hello, and welcome to my Dragon's Dogma playthrough. This is part 1. Well, after the prologue part, obviously. Right. Today we are going to go on a little journey. Let's go! You've heard word that the dragon attacked Mel. Make for the village and witness the aftermath for yourself. Apparently I've got 3 friends at... Ah. How do I know my pawn ID?
Mustn't let the captain see my lazy.
That's how we look. I want to hire my partner's pawn, but my partner's pawn's not in there yet. He obviously hasn't got to the stage. Some training grounds.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miranda. Miranda, give me a boost. I don't know where I'm going, but... Whee!
Job, this.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go somewhere. Weapons and armor must be equipped in order to benefit from their effects, and the type of equipment you can use determined by vocation.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees. If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it.
A merchant, huh?
It isn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Hope to see you again ere long.
Here we go. Okay.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
This inn fully restores your party's health and stamina. It also recovers the loss gauge, which represents a reduction in your health and accumulates when taking damage. When resting at an inn, you can choose whether to rise in the morning or night. Useful if you need to set out at a particular time. Foresighted adventurers will stay at inns regularly to avoid risks when travelling far afield.
Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
One or more add-ons acquired. Added items must be sent to item storage. Item storage can be accessed at any inn by speaking with the innkeeper. Ooh, level up.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
What have we got in our storage? Ring of Assurance. Boosts the wearer's defense and magic defense. Yeah, I'll take that. Superior wooden staff. Yeah, I'll take that. Probably need that at some point. Oh, a shield. Yeah, that might be handy. Sword. Key to the goal. Rift Essence, a Camping Kit, a Wake Stone, a Harpy Snare Smoke Beacon, Art of Metamorphosis, Pendant overflowing with tender affection. I will leave that in there because I don't intend on using that. Alright, I'm quite heavy right now. I can combine two materials to create a new item. When combining, you can choose materials individually or select a combination you previously tried. You can also prioritize the inventory you want materials to be taken from the list, the resins or the pawns. Okay, so I can't combine any of these. Notification procedures can be carried out in the... Once you have notification, you can focus and change different skills. And you'll be able to learn new skills as your rank and your vocation rises. Learning skills requires discipline. Core skills can be employed from the moment they are acquired, but weapon skills must be equipped before they can be used. These are special abilities that can be equipped regardless of your current vocation. Augments are acquired by spending discipline and are active the moment they are equipped. You can equip up to 6 augments at once. A broader variety of augments will become available to you as your vocation rank increases. Ah, I see. Yes. Focus bolt. I think I'll grab that. What about you? You don't have any yet.
Always a pleasure.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Total weighted items you're carrying affects your movement speed. The heavier your pack, the slower your movement, more stamina you spend. When letting your feet be sharing the burden with your pawns, deposit items in storage and then or selling off anything you don't need. Okay, yeah. That's what we want.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Organized storage. Deposit. Right, I'll put these back in there. And also that. Why am I still heavy? See.
Always a pleasure.
There we are, that's better.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Sure, why not?
Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Okay, I can do that. You can select a quest to prioritize from among those you've accepted. If the quest destination is known, a marker will be placed on your map to indicate it. Furthermore, if you have a pawn in your party who possesses knowledge of that particular quest, they'll be able to guide you to your objective. However, pawns with such knowledge will not offer guidance unless the quest is set as a priority. Quests. Marcus is up there.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I think that's this way. Maybe not.
You seem well.
I don't know which way is north and which way is south. I think I might be in the way of the mini-map. Ah, there we go. I was covering the mini-map. I wonder where would be a good place for me to be. I don't think that's a good place for me to be. Ah, there seems good enough. Now I'll put it back on the left. Okay, I don't know how to get out here.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Yeah, probably not good
That
to go
reminds
this
me.
way.
Ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
Miranda, where are you going?
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
I mustn't
Well
let the
met.
captain see my knees. Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fine. I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate.
Sure, why not?
You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Some quests are affected by the passage of time and will progress even without there isn't involvement. Taking on multiple quests at once comes at risk of being unable to act in time, and this can result in unintended consequences. Try to bear the factor of time in mind when managing your current quests and taking on new ones.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Which way do we go? Right, I think we just follow this path and we'll find them. There are 4 commands that the Risen can use to direct their pawn companions, and their effects vary according to the circumstances which they are used. Such as when in or out of combat, the best way to get a feel for each command is to observe your pawn's response and course of action in various situations. Go instructs pawns to act independently of the Risen. During combat, it directs pawns to spread out across the battlefield. It can also be used to request assistance with carrying out of an action, to request guidance to a location, or to instruct a pawn to resume guidance that has been interrupted. To me, instructs pawns to approach the Risen. During combat, it directs pawns to fight by the Risen's side. Wait instructs pawns to remain where they are until they are given a different command. During combat, it directs pawns to cease attacking and focus on aiding the Risen indirectly. Help instructs pawns to prioritize support, healing, and recovery.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we...
Debilitations are negative statuses with effects that range from inflicting damage at steady intervals to making the target vulnerable to a specific type of attack. They are not exclusive to the Risen and their pawns, but can be inflicted upon their enemies as well, granting a fierce edge in battle if applied wisely. Consult each debilitation's entry for more information about its effects.
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. This one will cast you into a slumber.
No, don't make me fall asleep again. How do I lock onto enemies? Burn.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report our results?
Right, we have another destination that we need to go to. If we go to quests, deliver the note to Marcus. We just go back the way we came. Take a left. Around the village to the left. Why am I looking behind me?
Well done, Master.
Yay!
Oh, that's better. Many thanks.
We got a high five. Right, we go up this way. Any more goblins? Are there goblins in it?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Fewer burden
thank you.
certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say, the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Weird icky things. Now there should be a guy called Marcus up here.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself.
Well, I
Right.
got some
Did
news
you
for
need
you.
something?
Prisoner's note. A note penned by Sir Geoffrey contains a list of the latest punishments required. Deliver. Yep.
This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And
Sure,
make
why
haste.
not?
I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Right, okay, so I need to like gather 3 horsepowers and 2 salubrious drafts.
Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
I was kind of hoping you could tell me how to find them. I can gather something here.
We have found a material.
Aha. Need to find another green warish.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Is that green warish? Yep. Right, so I just need to... Let's see, quests. Got lots of horsebuds. I just need to find some salubrious drafts. Let's see if I...
We best report back.
Yeah, I think we've got enough materials there.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
I believe so. Oh, yeah.
Brilliant! I knew I could count on you.
There we go.
Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Report back to Jeffrey. Let's see. Now we just need to make our way back. So along here and this way. Onwards.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Like it or not, I must go.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap?
Yep.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
There's a ladder here.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble.
No
Anyway,
trouble at all.
you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deal.
Oops, sorry.
Same as the one afore it.
I'll see if my partner's pawn is here yet. Nope.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'll not stick my head where
Where is it in? It's over here, isn't it?
The best quality a soldier can have.
My bed calls and I shan't resist. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Yes, lightning. Yeah. Miranda's still working on hers.
Always a pleasure.
Save and continue.
Bed calls. And a sharp
Just about anywhere. First the dragon, now a griffin. I pray these omens are not as ill as they seem.
Well,
exclamation up there? What's that exclamation?
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Uh-huh. Careful, Solana.
I mustn't let the captain see my
I end up feeling weird.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Well met.
What you got? I am going to have to move myself from there. Because I cannot see what my character is going to be looking like. Let's go up there. There we go. Oh, something a bit more sturdy. Yeah, that could be helpful. Oh, sexy booties. Go to checkout. Purchase. Quick purchase. There we go. That's the rags that I had to begin with. Let's sell that. And sell that.
I always have a warm welcome for a customer. Much obliged. Well met.
It looks silly with the head on. There we go, that's better. I wonder if my partner's pawn's accessible yet.
Treat us to a roast tonight.
I'd hate to know it's not my
Nope, not yet. That's how that works.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We've met no foes for some time, but 'tis all the more reason for us to be on our guard.
There's a little path over here. Where are we going, Miranda?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Where's this treasure chest you talk of? Ah, there it is. Thank you, Miranda.
Goblins, Master! I did my best to match your skill, Master.
There's me just going zap, 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 zap. Oh, I see. It's like that, is it? Either. Vocation rank up.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Time is an ever-flowing river in this world, and the activities and behaviours of its inhabitants reflect this. People are unlikely to remain in the same place all day long, and may only appear in the morning, at night, or at midday. To pass the time, you can either stay at an inn or make use of one of the special seats found outdoors in set locations. Come nightfall, you will be able to see no further than the ground at your feet, and the onset of darkness summons fearsome monsters not seen by day. Explore the wilderness after sunset at your own peril, and be sure you have a lantern in your pack. Some items that can be gathered will change over time, such as by ripening and growing more flavorful. There are also items that, if allowed to age long enough, will become more useful when combining materials. However, you should keep a close eye on raw items in particular, as consuming anything that's aged past its prime is likely to have unpleasant side effects. Certain objects and structures that can be destroyed by your attacks will regenerate after a certain amount of time has passed. Similarly, fruits, berries, and other garb of flora will grow back after a time.
It is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Yeah, that's where I started, and then I flew over here, I landed here. Looks like if we continue along this bit, we might be able to...
My strength was beginning to flag. Risen, are you all right?
You alright, Miranda?
Holy attacks are our best bet against this foe.
Oh! Somehow we survived.
We've not counted a thief among our number for some time. I've nothing to share at present. This is generally used as a material.
We got safely to our destination. Woo! Stronghold raised by dragon's fire.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Who the heck are you?
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Let me know what you need. Might have just the thing. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived.
Seem to have become arisen.
Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled.
Alright, fair enough.
Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
Twill near get done if I stand around talking.
This might be worth a read.
Nope, still not there yet.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve. We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
You're
I
welcome.
haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Don't stumble around, Dirk. Outfit yourself with one of our fine lanterns. But mind how far you stray from home at night, lest peace be drawn to glow at your hip like moss to a flame.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Oh, that's a bit more like it.
Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation.
I see.
Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells. For the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
The Meister's teaching is the most powerful skill that can be acquired by each vocation. Learning a Meister's teaching requires the use of a special tome, which you will receive if you impress the vocation Meister with your abilities. However, the true potential of this skill can only be realized by those whose vocation rank is high enough.
Where was I headed? Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Uh-huh. I think quick spell would be a good one to have.
In my line of business, patience is key.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
The other day, I espied an elf of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favor living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. I reckon that sets us apart. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
Seems like a comfy, cozy place.
Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Now, where was I headed? Hey-o! Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Organize storage, deposit, anything that we can. Yeah, let's just shove this crap in here.
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough... About me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Not coming around to
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's waiting. Follow me to the village entrance.
Right, so that way. Okay.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
And I shan't resist.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help?
Sure, why not?
Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you.
I haven't left
First
yet.
and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
I've been at this for quite some time and have much to share. If you've need of any advice, just say the word. Let me get that. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. Defend themselves with weapons like this. We are to retreat, then? Well done, Master.
Yeah. These Saurians I'm supposed to...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Ah, I see them. Get my bomb back.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Where's me rift stone?
He really ought to have returned by now.
I think it's up here. Here it is.
At long last, I am returned to you. My
Welcome
humblest thanks for restoring me, Arisen. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Nice, nice. What do we have up here? There's that list up here.
Might I be of assistance?
Miranda, I'm not going to shoot you into the air.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Let's avoid you. that poison? That looks like poison. I love how they're getting the tiny little Solana to just pick up these heavy items and carry them to where they're needed.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts. We have found a material.
Was that good enough for you, dude?
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Do I have any other quests to do here? Quests. Are you Gregor?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon.
Yep.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
Oh, that's better. Many thanks.
Wonder how I cure poison. Do I have anything in my inventory that does that?
We've got problems. No, the Arisen has been poisoned. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
And here, antidote spell.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. Many thanks for healing me, Elita. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Ought we not add an arch? Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I can attack if need be. Might I be of assistance? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Have you some business with me? Go on, speak.
Here in Vermund, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen. But not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
I wonder, can I save inside the rift? No. Some milk for me. Thank you. Wonderful.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
I have to, because I don't know how to cure poison. Oh, well, this ain't good.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Goblins, Master! Pray, light your lantern, Master.
And maybe I need to put that elsewhere. There we go, that should do. Now I'll be able to see the text. And yes, I've been collecting herbs. Ah. I think I'm missing something to combine this with to make an antidote.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Yeah, good job, Miranda.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I'm sorry, Miranda. Oh, has the poison finally wore off?
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Silly goblins. Hey, let's see.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames! The product.
Pawns are empty, immobile when their health falls to zero, and are unable to stir from where they've fallen without aid. If you leave your pawn in a mobile state for a long period length of time, they become forfeit and will be forcibly removed from your party. There isn't an attempt to revive a pawn by approaching them and touching them. If multiple pawns lie mobile in the vicinity, there isn't going to revive them simultaneously. Maximum health of a revived pawn will be equal to the Risen's remaining health.
Of heedlessness.
You get my Miranda.
That's better. Many thanks. That was hard won.
Are you alright, Miranda? The map indicates that there's something around here. Ah, there we go. Found it. Right, we can move on now.
Bones! Walking bones! No one can defend themselves when grappled like this!
Yeah, high five, come on. Oh, why don't you do my high five? I think because my staff is still lit.
You needn't trouble yourself.
Come on, you guys, keep up.
What's this? We're trapped.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
No, no, no.
The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we can find a way to utilize it. I've grabbed hold of the beast, now to seek its weakest point. One. We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes.
Go, Miranda!
Fall back! have my gratitude, sir. It seemed I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find. And thank you. 'Tis a great kindness you've shown me.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Yes.
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
If our destination... I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Miranda, get inside.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I was having a nice peaceful nap there.
We've got goblins!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
The following morning, Vernworth. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That guy's seen some shit.
I was informed of your coming with the Arisen.
That 100-yard stare that he had.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twas would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen.
Well, I guess that's me out of a job then.
That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender.
Hey, I'm not claiming anything. These guys think I'm this Arisen, so...
You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
I don't understand.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom.
Huh.
Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen.
Okay, yeah, I've got that much already.
The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
Fernworth Palace, a few months prior.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands.
Yeah, goblins seem to do a good job of trying.
Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet.
Oh, that explains a lot.
However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Both Verma and Batal regard the Scourge of the Dragon as a matter of utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid, as well as to assist in the evacuation of the populace and with scouting missions as needed. In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty. Wonder if I can save now. Yep. Save and return to title screen. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Part 1 Dragon's Dogma playthrough. Join me next for Part 2. And I'm going to go to head to bed now. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you all. Bye bye. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.